hundreds of years ago about the whole Korean dynasty. This is definitely a good place to go.
And number one is going to Jeju Island. We are so blown away by this place. It was kind of like a last minute add-on on our first trip. We were like, oh yeah, we kind of want to be like on a beach on an island. We'll go to Jeju, and we just had the best time there.
It's a very affordable plane ticket to make the trip down to Jeju Island. It's in the south of Korea.
Every mistake helps me return. Small steps today, big dreams tomorrow. Keep moving forward, no room for sorrow. We speak out, we shine bright. English takes us to the sky. Vietnam youth reaching high, future calling. We will fly.
Hi, hello, how are you?
I'm good.
How was your day?
It's fine.
And tell me, what did you do at school today? Anything interesting?
No, today I didn't go to school because there's a celebration, like a vacation school trips.
Oh, and didn't you go on a school trip?
No, I don't want to go there. Besides, the degrees are there is 30 degrees or more. I don't know. But also, I know it is fun holding memories and have fun with your friends. That doesn't mean the fact that you go there torturing by sun.
Exactly.
have fun.
No, we don't want to get tortured by the sun. And tell me, where are they specifically going?
Well, they pretty much go to a place named Happy Farm.
Oh, to a happy farm.
My partner says that she has already been there, so she don't want to go there anymore. And I said to her, so what was it like to
Yeah.
be in there? She said, it's kind of fun, but too crowded. And yeah, the degrees outside, nah.
Oh, yeah, and especially with that hot weather. Okay, well, then you're not missing out. And tell me, Jenny, are you back at school tomorrow?
Yeah, sucks.
Ah, and tell me, did you get any homework?
No, but tomorrow there will be 1,000 of them.
I know. And so Jenny, when is your next big test coming up?
Tests, I already done that. But you know what? Vietnamese and math. Math, that's fine. I got a high score. But Vietnamese, I
Yeah?
suck.
It's
I
okay.
suck.
What did you get for math?
9 out of 10. But you know
What?
why? No, it's like that's an A minus. But you know what? The reason is because I got all of them correct. I was supposed to get a 10. But then, well, I take my pencil and I just delete, and then just scribble the word that I don't want to. But
Yeah.
my question is still correct. I was supposed to get a 10. But my presentation in the paper was poop. I got minus a point because of that.
So technically, you actually got full marks.
Yes. But
Wow.
the presentation looked poop, so that's
Yeah.
why.
Well, Jenny, I'm so proud of you. Well done. That's amazing. Well, and tell me, what did you get for Vietnamese?
I don't know. The written part and that's split in each. I don't want to tell it because it sucks.
It won't suck. I won't judge you. What did you
Nah. I'm still not gonna say it. No.
It's okay, you don't have to tell me. But you know what? Irregardless, I'm so proud of you. Remember, we know your strengths and we all have some weaknesses, but sometimes what happens with time, those weaknesses becomes our strengths. Okay, so I know you can do it. Okay, so Jenny, today we're gonna start off. So talking about tourists in South Korea. Now, Jenny, what do you know about South Korea? Do you know anything interesting about South Korea?
I've never been there, but my mom does. She says it was quite fun and adventurous day for her, I guess. But
Okay.
she said that not only that, the view of her apartment is pretty to see, well, the ocean, I guess.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a small video clip about South Korea, the must watch, the must see places. Okay, so do you have a pen and paper ready?
No, but I will remember it.
Oh, are you sure? Okay, I know
I'm
you.
sure.
Okay, so you need to remember, okay, places to visit. So imagine that you have to plan a 3-day trip for people visiting South Korea. What places should they see and why? Okay, so you're gonna tell me the places to visit in South Korea and why is it important for them to visit. So you, for day 1, day 2, and day 3. So I'm going to show you a video clip of must-see places in South Korea. Okay. Okay.
Get yourself much, much more with every lunch bar.
Wow.
RLB electric surround head have each two feature.
After 2 amazing trips to Korea and traveling around this beautiful country, we have put together a list of our top 10 things that you have to do on your next trip to Korea.
Number 10 on our list is going to Lotte World. This is an amusement park that we spent 1 day there, and we had a great time.
They have a lot of like little kid rides and also a lot of absolutely terrifying rides, like the fastest roller coasters we have ever been on, and lots of delicious food. And number 9 is Songdo Beach in Busan. We had a wonderful time here and the views are just so beautiful. Busan is truly a city, but then it's also right on the beach and there's also mountains around it. So you get like a mix of all 3 things that most people travel for. And I think our favorite thing about this beach was there's a walkway over the ocean. So you can go so far out and the views are just amazing and it is so beautiful.
I think it was a little bit foggy when we went. The clouds were kind of coming in, so we couldn't have like a full view of the ocean, but we still thought it was a good time. And there's other beaches around Busan too that are also pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Get yourself much, much more with every lunch bar.
It's a cavity.
But I have a good brushing routine.
Switch to RLB electric.
Number 8 on our list is a KTX train. When we were making our video about it, we did say that it was a bullet train, but I believe we got corrected enough to where we know that it's not a bullet train anymore, but it's KTX. We took this from Seoul to Busan. It was about a 2-hour journey.
Yeah.
So it was like really quick to get from one end of the country all the way to the other. And this was a really nice train.
It's so crazy when you're sitting in there. It really does feel like you're going so fast. And I just feel like going to South Korea would not be complete without taking one of these KTX or bullet trains. They're so fast, so fun. Just you really enjoy the journey when you're on this train.
And you can take it to so many different places. Like just because we did Seoul to Busan does not mean you have to do that. There's other cities as well that you can visit.
And number 7 is honestly so much fun, such a favorite of ours, and it is going to a night market in Seoul. Oh my goodness, the food is insanely delicious. The vibes are 10 out of 10. There's Myeongdong, which is the night market we went to, but there's also night markets all around Seoul. So I'm sure you'll be able to find one wherever you're staying. But just walking around, seeing all the people, seeing all the locals, all the tourists, it's just a mixing pot of people and food, and it is so, so much fun.
It was really cool getting to walk around to these different stalls. There's a lot of repeat foods, but there's a lot of unique things that we just never really thought of trying before. The marshmallow with the ice cream.
You have to get the marshmallow ice cream that's like lit
Amazing.
on fire. It is So good. You do not go to Korea and not get this dish.
I wanted to try with brownie, but she wanted ice cream. There's Oreo churros. There's like
Oh my
other like Korean foods too.
Yeah.
So this was honestly pretty good.
Get yourself much, much more with every lunch bar.
But then our next one, number 6, is eating Korean barbecue. And this is a must-do thing when you're in Korea. It's just so fun to be able to order your meat and then see all of the other side dishes that
Yeah.
come with it, like the lettuce and all the other
The
vegetables.
peppers and the kimchi and just being able to cook it yourself, and then you can put the mushrooms on the grill and the cheese on the grill, and there's just so much. Like, you really did not go to Korea if you did not eat Korean barbecue while you were there.
Yeah, and if we're going fast through some of these things, I just wanted to let you know that we have made videos on every single thing that we're talking about in this one. So if you want more details about that, always feel free to check out the links in the description for those videos. And the Korean barbecue is something that, we
And
will not
also,
forget.
when you are getting Korean barbecue, you have to make sure to get some soju, because no Korean barbecue situation would be complete without some glasses of soju.
And I guess we're going to stay with the theme of eating now. Going into number 5 is eating a picnic at the Han River.
Oh my gosh, you guys, if you just want the most lovely, beautiful day you could ever ask for, there's so many food booths. There's 7-Eleven, there's our favorite fried chicken place, BHC. Like, you just get your little picnic, you eat on the river. Everyone is doing the same thing. And if you can try to go during cherry blossom season, you will get even better views than normal.
This is something that was completely unexpected for us. We didn't realize that people just spent so much time hanging out with their friends or their significant other, and they just set up these little tables right in the grass, looking at the river and the rest of the city scenery, and everyone was just relaxing, enjoying their day, eating their food.
It was the best.
Get yourself much, much more with every lunch bar.
Number 4 is the iconic Seoul Tower. We missed this on our first trip to Korea, and we are so happy that we went back the second time and got to experience it.
Yeah, there's so many different ways you can get to Seoul Tower. You can pretty much see it from anywhere you are in the city, and so you think it's kind of close, but it might be
far out there.
It might be far away depending on where you are, and so there's a bunch of different ways. We took a taxi to get close to it, and then we decided to take a hike up the mountain.
Where we got lost.
Where we got lost for a little bit. Or there's buses you can also take that's right up to the bus station, which is only a few feet away from the
And
tower.
there's a cable car, and then there's also another trail that's just like a bunch of stairs up there. So whatever, pick your poison, whichever one you want, you can do.
And then when you're at Seoul Tower, there's a ton of stuff to do there too. My favorite is going to the top and looking at the view of the entire city. That was just so special to see that, because you really are so high up. You can also go up to the top of the tower, which we didn't do. It costs money, right, to do that. And so, but I'm sure that would have been amazing as well.
And there was tons of viewpoints and picture spots and restaurants and shops. And there's this really cool tunnel that you can walk through, and you like totally feel like you're in space. And it's just such a cool place. You could spend hours there, honestly.
Yeah, Seoul Tower is really special. And then number 3 on this list.
Get yourself much, much more with every lunch bar.
Orange extremity. RLB electric surround head of each tooth.
Is also a really fun spot that you probably want to go to, is going to a Hanok village.
Oh yes, you definitely have to do this. We went to the Hanok village in Seoul, and then we also went to Jeonju, which is about an hour or 2 bus or train ride away from Seoul. And this is the largest Hanok village in the entire country. But if you don't want to travel all the way there, you could do the one in Seoul. And they're both just so cool to just see the traditional side of South Korea and just learn about all all the Joseon dynasty and how they did things back then, and just all the kings and queens, and it was just so cool.
If you want to do something a little bit extra, you could also stay in one of the traditional homes. That's what we did for a few days, and we just got to sleep on these little tiny mattress pads on the ground. And it was a cool experience. I enjoyed it, and it wasn't too expensive either.
And the whole thing was like made of wood. And I actually think we forgot to mention this in our video about it, but all of the floors traditionally were heated, and our floor was heated in our Hanok stay. It was so crazy because it kind of feels a little bit like old school, and then all of a sudden you have these really cool like electrically heated floors, and it was really interesting.
So yeah, it's definitely worth going a little bit out of your way if you weren't already planning on going to a Hanok village, and just see all of the different architecture that you're not really going to find in the modern day Seoul or whatever city that you're in.
Get yourself much, much more with every lunch bar.
Ouch. It's a cavity.
But I have a good brushing routine.
Switch to Oral-B Electric.
And number 2, speaking of a little bit of the history, is going to Gyeongbokgung Palace.
Oh, this one, okay, when we were making this list, it was so hard to choose 1 and 2, the 1 and 2 spots, and I went back and forth with this one being 1 and the other one being 1, but ultimately we decided this one was number 2, even though I think it could be number 1. This place blew me away. It was stunning. The lakes, the mountains, the palace, just, it's huge. You could spend hours walking around there taking pictures. It was gorgeous.
And it's not just this palace itself, because Seoul and all of Korea, they have like so many different like palaces like this, and so I was kind of like lumping all of them into like Gyeongbokgung Palace, because there's just so much to see. There's just so much history that you can learn, because there's a lot of things just written in English, and you can learn about the history from hundreds and hundreds of years ago about the whole Korean dynasty. This is definitely a good place to go.
And number 1 is going to Jeju Island. We are so blown away by this place. It was kind of like a last minute add-on on our first trip. We were like, oh yeah, we kind of want to be like on a beach, on an island, so we'll go to Jeju, and we just had the best time there.
It's a very affordable plane ticket to make the trip down to Jeju Island. It's in the south of Korea, and this place, like you said, the tide pools that you can see there, just walking around. I mean,
and so many waterfalls, so many beautiful waterfalls, and we got to swim in the tide pools, like Jacob said. Just so much beautiful nature, and it was amazing.
There's a giant mountain in the center. Is that a volcano or a mountain?
Yes, it's a volcano. I think the whole little island is a volcanic island. Yeah.
And so it was so cool. You could see it from so far away. Like, the nature is beautiful, and it's just a great place to be.
If you are watching from Korea or any other place in the world, we just want to thank you so much. You watching these videos and supporting us means truly so much to us. And we are off to our next place, which is the Philippines. And we are so excited. So we hope you will subscribe.
Okay, so very interesting. Now, I want to know, Jenny, which places were your top 3?
Not gonna lie, all the places shown is very cool, interesting, because I never seen those.
Yeah.
But it's like I do understand some of the name, because the other name is like what? So yeah.
Okay.
So the first one is gonna be Loti World. That's what I'm here.
Yeah. And why Loti World?
I mean, like, the fantasy in there is just crazy. It's not like Disney. But you know what? Vietnam also have Disney. It doesn't bring the fact that I can go anywhere to go to Disney.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting to see the mascots, because I never see them.
Okay. And which place would you choose for day number 2?
The night market. Is it I was with my friend or my sibling?
Yeah.
If I was with my sibling, I could be the one who's like got the money taken away, or they the one who buy it for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Could be.
And then which one would you recommend as a third one?
The third one is Jeju. Jeju what? I don't know. But the place, the view, perfection.
Perfection. I love that. Me too. I love it. Okay, so Jenny, so do you think South Korea is a good place for a vacation?
Yes, you have good money and good life.
Yeah. And do you think that people in Vietnam would love to visit South Korea?
Sure. You mean like why would they?
Okay. And in which city is the best place that you have visited in your country, not in South Korea, in your country?
I don't know if any place that I could go that I never been. Sure, it could be fun, except if you go bring me to a restaurant or it's like no places. It's just places and you have nothing to do with it. You just go and watch and that's it. When in real life there's 34 degrees outside and you're bored with them. Like that's boring. Why would you bring me here? I'd rather be at home.
Yes, where it's more nice and cool. And what may be difficult in Korea for foreign tourists? So if you had to go to Korea, what do you think might be difficult for you if you go as a tourist?
Could be misunderstanding names and words and complicated words. And we have to know the traditional of the country, knowing why of the benefit. We have to do this and that. Respect. And also, which type of, it's like, like different country is different manners.
Yes.
So we have to know that. In Japan, we have to slurp our noodles loudly to say it to the producer who make this thing, the noodles, to say it's good by slurping the noodles very loudly. That's the great manners. And that's the countries. So I don't know what the South Korean manners is, so I've learned that.
Exactly, very true. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is you're gonna read for us more tourists in South Korea. Can you read for us the article? What are people saying about more tourists in South Korea?
Over 10 million people visit South Korea every year, and this number is growing. All the tourists visiting the country may sound wonderful, but will it cause problems? Some people say that bringing more tourists to Korea is a great thing. When people go on vacation, they spend a lot of money. Tourists spend money on hotels, food, and sightseeing. All this money helps to make Korea richer. Another benefit of more tourists is that Koreans will construct many great things. They will build new hotels, resorts, roads, and drink networks for tourists and Korean residents to use. As a result, visitors will have a great time. At the same time, Korean residents will have a higher quality of life. Other people, say that drawing more people to Korea causes problem. One reason is that everything becomes more expensive. The price of transportation, restaurant, hotel increase because many people want to use them. This is a big problem for people who live in Korea because they will have less money. Another problem is that tourists may pollute the environment. They may ruin beautiful beaches and national parks. And not wrong, but still.
So based on what you read, Jenny, how many people visit Korea each year?
Over 10 million.
Yeah, can you believe that? That's quite a lot of people. And why do tourists spend a lot of money when they are on vacation?
I mean, like this. It's just that they just catch the eye and the beautiful sightseeing that they've never been there or saw there. Besides, putting memories. Yeah.
Yeah, and they have to pay for a hotel. They have to try out food, so delicious food. So that's why they need to spend more money. And why can more tourism help Korean residents to have a higher quality of life?
But it's because not only that, the Korea will be richer, leading more of the environment that they have to a newer and richer environment. Besides, the quality is much more higher.
Yeah. Absolutely, because when people want to come and visit, they develop the country and then they make the living life better there. They have more sightseeing places, so they want to actually better their place. And in the next part, why will people who live in Korea have less money if there are too many tourists?
Because first of all, if tourists come to the Korea every year, there's like over 10 million.
Yeah.
That's expensive. But that's not only that, the person who have the place like a restaurant, a shop, the tourists always been there. Man, they're rich for sure. But
Exactly.
not only the prices, but the quality will be much more higher than the last year, I guess.
Yeah, yes, the prices would be a lot higher. And do you think it's because they know that the tourists have more money?
Yes, they think
Absolutely. I
that.
agree with you there. And what will happen to the environment if there are too many visitors?
Depending on the story of the description, they say is that if more tourists come, they will ruin the sightseeing and the environment, like throwing trash and spit gum, I guess.
Yeah. And what about pollution in the air?
I mean, could be that if they use cigarette or other things, etc. I don't know.
Yeah. So with more tourists means more public transport, means more of everything. So that doubles the amount of pollution. Also, if too many people enter a building a day, they need to have a lot of maintenance done. So it can ruin some of the beautiful sightseeing. So, And what about the beaches? Do you think it might become overcrowded?
Well, okay. For what I'm thinking, the beach will be crowded and this sucks.
Yeah.
But the pollution, well, I don't know.
Yes, the pollution. The only thing how I would see that how it will pollute the air was smoking, and with more, um, more vehicles that or transport that's required so that pollutes the air because there's more people to try.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on to vocabulary. So Jenny, can you do this exercise for us?
Okay, so the blah 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 who live in my apartment building have a meeting once in month. I must skip because just making sure. I really like to go sightseeing when I visit new place. No, sightseeing could be that. I think so. Sightseeing and I misspelled it. Did I? Yeah. Sightseeing. No. Okay. Sightseeing.
Mm-hmm.
My white shirt is blah blah because I wash it with a red star. My white shirt is ruined. That's sad, my guy. Okay, I misspelled again. Okay.
Well done.
Korea's blah 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 is great. is easy and cheap to travel around the country. Korea. Korea. Construct, no. Resident, no. That would be weird. Sightseeing, no. We have that. Transportation. Yeah. That sounds perfect to me. Transportation. My sister is really happy because they blah 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 and need department store close to our home. My sister is really happy because they constructed, constructed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm missing a letter. It's an S. I misspelled construction, but I said contrast.
Constructed, yeah. Construct with a C.
I forgot. I forgot the C and the S too. Oh my god.
It's okay.
The residence. Yeah. Resident. 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 Okay, making sure. Okay, I'm sure now. I'm done. Done.
Okay. So well done. So the residents who live in my apartment building have a meeting once a month. So the people who live there, yes. I really like go sightseeing. So sightseeing is one word. When I visit new places, yes. And tell me, Jenny, do you like to go sightseeing?
Yes, but I hate taking photos.
Oh, you do?
Well, okay. And we had to stand like a rock person just to smile and pose like a mannequin for at least an hour for them to get done. They just click the button already. I
Yeah.
was standing still.
So just smile and wave and then just take a picture. Yeah. And my white shirt is ruined. What does it mean if something is ruined?
It's it's not new anymore and it's not perfect. It's just broken. We can't fix it anymore.
Damage, yes. And then what about, okay, so Korea's transportation is great. Is it easy to travel? So tell me, how is it your transportation in your city?
Well, okay. The most common is motorcycle and bicycle. Rarely I even see bicycle.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that there's a lot of motorcycle on the road every day, except for probably on Sunday. I rarely even see the road seeing empty because most of the day it's just motorcycle and that's it.
Yes.
That's a lot of them.
Majority of the time you just see the motorcycles.
Just motorcycle. And sometimes I could even see cars too.
Okay. But are there a lot of cars?
No, 1 or 3 or 4 on the road, I guess.
Okay. And tell me, my sister is really happy because they constructed a new department store close to. What does it mean constructed?
Built.
They built. Yes, well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, moving on to our next part. So, we're going to do now the opinions. Okay. So, you are going to match the supporting opinion for us. And then match number 1 to 4 with A, B, C, and D.
Okay, there will be more job for people in Korea is if there's more tourism. Tourists. More tourists will make Korea more famous. Many tourists can take local residents angry. A lot of visitors can cause more pollution because the town and cities will change too much. Because people will need to build things and work in hotels and other places. Okay. Skip. Because tourists will ruin beautiful beaches and national parks. That one. Because visitors will learn about Korean culture and tell their friends. That one. And finally that one. Yeah.
There we go. Well done, Jenny. That was good. Now, can you do the refuting part for us? Okay, I'm going to move it slightly up. There we go.
Okay. Things will become too expensive if there's too many tourists. Tourists will ruin natural areas. People will learn more about Korean culture. If more tourists visit Korea, there will be more jobs. The reason I'm talking fast because I'm dizzy right now.
Why
It's
are
like
you
really.
dizzy? Why are you dizzy right now? Do you need some water or something?
No, I don't need water. This like okay. My hair like this, okay? Somehow I'm making me feel dizzy.
Your
The
hair.
light shining in my eyes, kind of dizzy, not gonna lie.
Okay.
Maybe the degrees outside because it's over 30 degrees and I'm feeling dizzy right now.
Oh, okay. Because of the heat.
I hate that.
So today, by me, it is, let's quickly have a look. What is the weather like today? So today is 24 degrees by me.
24.
Yeah, but I have
So that's
a slight breeze. I've got some wind coming into my home.
okay. Imagining the degrees are like 0 degrees. How would that feel?
Yikes. It will be too hot. It will be scorchingly hot. So no, 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 no. No, I won't be able to handle that. So I feel you. Okay. So Jenny, you're gonna match number 1 to 4 with A, B, C, and D for us?
Okay. Actually, things may become cheaper because businesses want visitors to eat, go shopping, or stay with them. Maybe that one. Yeah, I doubt it. Most people on vacation in Korea will just go shopping, eat, and have fun. They do not care about Korean cultures. That one. Yeah. This movie true, however, many jobs will be low paid at part times. I mean, like, that would be that. I guess so. This is not true. More visitors can help protect the environment because the government will have more money to keep the areas clean. And natural areas. Done.
Perfect. Well done, Jenny. That was really good. Now, let's have a look at what other people have to say. Okay. So more tourists visiting South Korea will be really great for the country. So let's have a look. What is a supporting opinion on this? So now what you're going to do is, can you read for us what are people saying about it?
Can I read but also underline it for fast thinking? Okay. More tourists in South Korea will be a really great for the countries. That's the main reason, of course. And the main reason will be a big benefit of more visitors is that there will be more job for people who live in Korea. That one, the main reason. This is great because the worker will spend their money, then the money in Korea, and this will create more jobs. Yes.
Excellent. Yes. So that's examples.
Yeah. and skip that. Is in addition, Korea will become more famous. New Zealand will learn more about Korea. Maybe that. Yeah. It's history, food, cultures, fancy, I guess. Okay. Till the supporting opinion. Why is when these people go home, they will tell their friend and family about the things they have learned about in South Korea. Okay. Skip into the next one. More people visiting Korea will cause many problems. Of course, main reason.
Main reason. There we go. You're getting good at this, Jenny.
Okay. And the main example why is that local people will become angry with tourists. Sad. This is because their town and cities will change too much. People will build many things so that tourists visit and spend money. And at least they're rich, I guess. Don't be a sport brat. But still, I understandably know that and interested that. Understandable, I guess.
Yeah.
Another problem is that many things such as housing, food, and transportation become more expensive. Skip into the supporting opinion why is that this is a big problem for Korean president. They need to move because living in an era popular with tourists is just too expensive. Okay.
Now look at you, Jenny. Well done. That was amazing. Okay. So I didn't even need to go through that because you've done an amazing job with that. So let's quickly answer the following. Is it a good thing that more people will see Korea's beautiful national parks and beaches?
I mean, reading the story, we already know that people will see the beaches and the beautiful national of the Korea. And like, why wouldn't they? It's so beautiful too and peaceful if they're alone, all right? That's
Exactly.
like
Yeah.
it's over 10 million of people going there for a year of each that year and million. And then saying this unforgettable.
I know, it's incredible. And what things should Korea build so that more tourists come to Korea? What do you think?
Okay, maybe like quick thinking. Maybe let me think. Which is the most perfect things for people? Bathroom.
Okay, that is a number one necessity. Yes. What else?
Well, a room that's for introvert, I guess. I mean, like a restaurant is like supposed to be for an introvert.
Ah.
If you don't want to get people to look, or like if you don't want people to look or talk to them, they could have their own peaceful little room with that peaceful bento or food, whatever they have, with them.
I like
Without have to talk to people, and how to not talk with people is that for easy. This is write down or just like write down or have those cards. Cards is like
Yeah.
those words.
Yes.
Those words is like
Yeah.
kind, soap, and drawer or all those things. I mean, like one word is Korean, the other word under is English, so they could know to give it to the person, so they could give the person who give the food to them that what they want, I guess.
Yeah, I like that. So it's almost like a silent restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. And tell me, how will you feel if your city becomes bigger and busier because of tourists?
Okay. Maybe like much more cooler, much more fancier, but still, it's not gonna cure my depression with my wallet with it.
Okay, good point you made there. Okay, so Chenny, for homework, which one would you like to debate? Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
Maybe number 2. Yeah.
Number 2, more tourists visiting Korea will help the country become more famous. Okay, are you going to support or are you going to refute?
Well,
Do you want to
well,
do?
okay.
Okay, are we going to do both?
Yeah,
Okay,
because I don't know what to say.
perfect.
More
Well done,
tourists-
Chenny. Yes, did you enjoy today's session?
Yeah.
Okay, well done. I'm very proud of you. Apart from you've never been to South Korea, I like the way you listened to the video and you incorporated and used that